In the heart of Indianapolis, on a cold January night in 2008, a chilling crime shocked the community and changed lives forever. A normal, quiet street known as Hovey Street became the stage for a heart-wrenching tragedy that still resonates to this day. Two men, driven by greed and a ruthless disregard for life, broke into a house, a sanctuary, that was supposed to provide security and peace. Their motive? A pitiful hunt for money and marijuana. But the night took a turn for the worst, spiraling into a scene straight out of a nightmare. In their relentless pursuit, they shattered the tranquility of the night with the piercing sound of gunfire. The victims? Two young women, Gina Hunt and Andrea Yarrow, both just 24 years old at the prime of their lives. The horror didn't end there. The echoes of the gunshots also snuffed out the innocent lives of two children, Jordan Hunt and Charlie Day Yarrow. The news of this senseless act of violence spread like wildfire, leaving the community in a state of shock and disbelief. This wasn't just a break-in gone wrong. This was murder, cold and brutal. The lives of 4 individuals were cut short, their dreams and potentials forever lost to a senseless act of violence. The grief was palpable, the fear tangible. Parents held their children a little tighter, neighbors looked at each other a little warier, and the entire community mourned the loss of their own. The peaceful facade of Hovey Street was forever marred, a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the monstrous capacity of human cruelty. This tragic incident marked the beginning of a long and arduous journey towards justice, a journey that would test the resilience of a community, challenge the effectiveness of the law, and ultimately bring to light the enduring spirit of those left in the wake of this devastating tragedy. In the wake of the horrific crime, the wheels of justice began to turn. Slowly at first, but with unyielding determination. The authorities were relentless in their pursuit of the perpetrators, piecing together the puzzle left behind on that fateful night on Hovey Street. The investigation led to the arrest of 4 men, among them the alleged gunman, Ronald Davis. It was a process steeped in tension and uncertainty, each development a potential turning point in the quest for justice. The community watched, their collective breath held, as the legal proceedings unfolded. The charges were severe, reflecting the gravity of the crime. Murder and related charges were brought against the men, a grim testament to the lives lost and the families shattered. The trial was long and arduous, a painful reminder of the tragedy that had unfolded. Yet, it was a necessary path, a journey towards justice that the community had to undertake. At the heart of the proceedings was Ronald Davis, the alleged gunman. His role in the crime placed him in the spotlight, a figure of intense scrutiny. The evidence stacked against him was damning, leading to his eventual conviction. Davis was sentenced to a staggering 245 years for his crimes, a sentence that echoed the severity of his actions. The court's decision, though it couldn't bring back the victims, served as a stark reminder of the consequences of such heinous acts. The long arm of the law had reached out and delivered its judgment, a judgment that spoke volumes of the relentless pursuit of justice. In the end, the wheels of justice, though they turned slowly, had indeed turned, bringing with them a sense of closure, however small, to the grieving community. The Hovey Street murders, while a closed chapter in the court's book, remained an open wound in the heart of the Indianapolis community. The passing of time has not dimmed the memory of that horrific night on Hovey Street. The shock waves that rippled through the city have left lasting scars on the community, changing the way they perceive safety in their own neighborhoods. The echoes of this tragedy reverberate still, a stark reminder of a sense of security lost and innocence shattered. The lives of Gina Hunt and Andrea Yarrow, both 24, and the young children, Jordan Hunt and Charlie Day Yarrow, were extinguished far too soon. Their absence is felt deeply, a void that cannot be filled. Every year, on the anniversary of that dreadful night, the community gathers, not to dwell on the horror, but to remember the lives that were lost. At the Crown Hill Cemetery, under the open sky, vigils are held in honor of the victims. The flickering candles, the hush of respectful silence, and the shared sorrow unite the community in their grief. The faces may change year after year, but the sentiment remains the same. A collective mourning for the lives cut short, and a shared resolve to ensure such a tragedy never unfolds again. But in the heartache there is also resilience. The community, though scarred by the tragedy, has not let it define them. They come together, stronger and more united, turning their grief into a source of strength, a testament to the human spirit's ability to endure and rise above adversity. As the years roll on, the memory of the Hovey Street tragedy continues to serve as a poignant reminder. A reminder of the fragility of life, the strength of a community bound by shared sorrow, and the relentless pursuit of justice. It is a reminder that even in the face of the most horrific acts, hope and unity can prevail. These tragic events serve as a reminder of the fragility of life, the importance of community, and the enduring quest for justice. As we reflect on the Hovey Street murders, the pain still lingers, but so does the resilience of a community determined to remember and learn. This tragedy, steeped in the darkest corners of humanity, is a stark reminder of the importance of community vigilance and the necessity for tireless efforts towards crime prevention. It underscores that every member of our community has a role to play in keeping our neighborhoods safe, in speaking out, and in standing up for justice. We learn that in the wake of such devastating loss, the power of unity is paramount. It is through remembering the victims, Gina Hunt, Andrea Yarrow, Jordan Hunt, and Charlie Day Yarrow, that we honor their lives and ensure their stories continue to resonate. Their memories serve as a beacon, guiding us towards a future where such senseless violence is a thing of the past. In the end, the Hovey Street murders serve as a sobering reminder of the darkest corners of humanity, but also of the strength and resilience that can emerge in its wake.